Hello everybody and welcome to another F1 2017 live stream then. And something a little different this evening. Going to be taking part in a league this year. The online racing league, the ORL league. If you want to check out their league, you can see the link in the description. And this is the first of two pre-season races. So this league race is going to be every Sunday. Two pre-season races this week and next week, and then the season will start after that, also on Sunday evenings. So, unless something goes strangely wrong, I will be taking part in the whole of this league, and I'll be streaming it every week. Won't be as much interaction because obviously I'll try and be concentrating. I don't know how we're gonna do. Haven't done league racing for a couple of years. Never was that quick anyway. But we'll give it a go. Hopefully you can have a bit of fun and don't piss anybody off. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. It should be getting underway in a couple of minutes. We're going to practice qualifying and then a 50% race round Malaysia for the first. Sung, afternoon, my friend. All is well, all is well. A little bit nervous to be doing league racing again, but apart from that, all is well. How are you, my buddy? My buddy, that's not even a phrase. How are you, man? So yeah, Malaysia not my strongest track, but you know, these are just test races before the season, and we'll just try and get back into the swing of things. Get used to racing non-idiots for a change, as we do in the online lobbies very often. Chilling on this fine Sunday afternoon. Good to hear. Good to hear, Humbrian. It's been an alright day today, hasn't it, in the UK? Not too bad. Bit of sun. A little bit cold now, but it's been okay. So, 12 people in the lobby at the moment. I think there's a couple more to come, so I think there's going to be around 13, 14 of us for this first race. I think there'll be a few more for the actual league itself. But yeah, as I say, it's just sort of an evaluation thing, just getting back into the swing of it. Hopefully it won't go terribly. If I'm not last, I'll be happy. Even when I was doing league racing quite regularly, I was still not the best at it, but I'm feeling a lot better on 2017. This will be another big challenge of having all the assists off as well, because the last league I did was medium assists. So yeah, if we don't smash into everybody and finish the race, I'll be happy. We were supposed to start past, but I think there's been a little delay, so we should be getting underway quickly. A little on the pants and cold side this morning, but as Wormel Gummidge used to say, it's turned out nice. It's alright on the night. That's not what Wormel Gummidge used to say, but yeah. It wasn't too bad for a September Sunday. So I had hoped to start the stream and get straight into this, but as I say, it's just a little delay for the moment. Maze is quite wide in some points, I have confidence in you. Thank you, man. Jackpot, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Thanks. Hopefully it'll be okay. IR77R is the 777R, sorry, is the league owner. Have you stopped taking part in the races then, Jackpot? So welcome him along, everybody. He's the one that invited me to the league and requested if I'd stream it, and I'm more than willing to do so. Yeah, Malaysia is quite wide. It's the traction that I'm a little bit worried about, but hopefully it'll be okay. You're waiting for your PC? Oh, okay. Can't come soon enough, my friend. Look forward to racing you again. Okay, I think we're gearing up to start, hopefully. Hopefully everything runs smoothly. I'm sure any league has trepidations about doing their first race of the season on a new Codemasters game, because all sorts of crap could happen. Humbrian, thank you for that offer. I will look into stuff like that. I need to get live streaming more often, to be fair, and get a schedule down, and then I might look into things like that. But yeah, for sure you'll be the first choice, man. Thank you very much for offering. Okay, I think we're going. Hopefully. So say we've got a short half-an-hour practice session, then we've got qualifying, and then a 50% race. Weather is on dynamic, so I'm hoping to God it's dry, just to make things a bit simpler. But hey, if anybody that watched the last F1 27 stream will know I've had plenty of practice in the wet. So we had to do 2 entire Singapore races in the pouring rain. Say I'll try and interact with the chat when I can during this, but obviously I'll be trying to concentrate, so probably won't be much chat in the race. Hopefully practice and qualifying we can have a little chat as things are going. Right, I think we are going. We'll take the old Toro Rosso, as I quite like that one online. Don't know who will be for the real season yet, we'll work that out closer to the time. Here we go. Humbrian, luckily I don't get too much crap in the channel, but if we start to grow, then maybe it will start appearing, so be much appreciated, I'm sure. So let me know in practice whether the volume levels are okay, because it's only really practice that I can change them around. Qualifying the race will be concentrating. Congrats! Yeah, I do like this track as well. It's tricky. Certainly have to have the right balance in the car, otherwise it doesn't feel right, and you lose time very quickly. And I'm glad you came 5th in Silverstone. Good race. I love Superstone. Mr. Anchor, welcome to the stream. Big eyes and ears on the lookout. Okay, thanks, somebody. Thank you very much. Copyright. Right, let's hope everything runs smoothly. Codemasters have made a few improvements to the multiplayer in a couple of patches since it launched. It's definitely a lot better than it was anyway. There we go. And unfortunately it is wet. What a surprise. Okay. Unfortunately I think I did load a wet setup just before we started, just in case. Where's the wet one? There. Haven't tried it though, so that's a bit... It's not brilliant. But we'll give it a go.
Okay, let's update the setup. Checks
complete. Go out a few exploratory laps.
Personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
I should have checked if it's going to be wet in qualifying as well on the race. Check that when we come back. Just go do a couple of laps, get used to it. Would have to be wet. Talk about baptism of fire. Mr. Anchor, you're in the stream and ahead of me on track. Look forward to racing for you. Thank you for tuning in to the stream and moving politely out of the way. This is the corner I'm dreading. It's bad enough in the dry, I just cannot balance the car through it. And then the traction out of there is pretty horrific as well. To be fair, this whole circuit's pretty horrific in the wet. Hopefully, the whole weekend is not going to be wet, but that does kind of make this practice session a bit weird. Ooh, slippy. I really do hope it's not wet. I don't mind some tracks in the rain. This is one that just doesn't matter how dialed in you get, you're always 1 second away from annihilation. Starting to get a feel for it.
Your last lap time gives you P9. P9.
For there, a couple of seconds quicker. Apparently we're P10 about that time. Seems unlikely, but hey, we'll see when we get back. Needs to be a bit smoother on the power. Someone there, getting all kinds of crossed up. Long right-hander. This setup's feeling okay. It's feeling very understeery, but that's generally a good thing to have in the wet.
You're now holding P6. P6 now.
what's going on with the timings. We seem to be going up throughout the lap. And the faster lap like Houseford is currently showing as P3. I think it will sort itself out in a minute.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
Jeff, I don't really want you here today, Jeff. Not a good day. To have the world's worst race engineer in your ear. Seems to be drying out a bit. Not really going aggressive as we should be into that. Slowly improving. I think finish this lap and I'm going to back into the pits and reevaluate. So take a look at what the weather is going to be doing for the rest of the race. Seems to be slowing the rain. It's nice if we get a bit of dry running towards the end. It doesn't tend to spit with rain like this in Malaysia. It either opens the heavens or just perfect sunshine. Very humid as well. Malaysia. Second toughest race of the year according to the drivers after Singapore. Well, some people say Malaysia's tougher in terms of pure humidity. Hey, bit slip and slide, nothing wrong with that. Right, let's turn the engine back down, into the pits. Quite what's going on with the timings at the moment. I guess we'll find out when we get back to the pits. Seems to have been bouncing around for some reason. Welcome along everybody to the stream. 90 now in here. Let's see. So if anybody missed the start of the stream, this is a pre-season race for the ORL, the Online Racing League. It is on PC. And there's going to be 2 of these pre-season races this Sunday and next Sunday, and then the league will be every Sunday after that. I plan to stream the entire season from my perspective. If you want to check out the league itself, you can find that in the description as well. And yeah, sort of my return to league racing after a couple of years not racing. Never been the quickest anyway, but hopefully we can do okay. Right, let's have a look what's going on with these timings, shall we?
Lap times are dropping. Looks like track conditions are starting to improve.
I mean, at first glance it's okay, but there are some people yet to post the time, and some times that I'm sure have been slipping and sliding around there. Right, let's take a look at what it's doing for the weekend. So qualifying is going to be dry, a little bit of water at the race start, and then it's going to be dry after that. So that's going to be a completely chaotic start by the look of it. But at least it'll be dry for most of the race and for qualifying, so we can have a proper run at it in qualifying. Let's have a little look at people. Let's go guy that's first. Not on track. Okay. Let's take a little look at Emilio Sachs, guy running the race tonight in the Force India. Not a bad first run. The hairpin followed by the off-camber right is where everyone loses time. It's a horrible set of corners. Yep, it's really horrible. Unless you get the perfect balance set up, even in the dry, you normally get a swapper on and have to make some corrections on the exit of the hairpin. And then you just got to be so careful on the throttle through the double right-hander. And in the rain, that's next level. It's even worse. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting on full fuel with a wet start to the race. What's going to happen there? Qualifying dry and the rest of the race dry though, so qualifying will be interesting as well because no practice, of course, for people. Right, I think we will go out and do another run in a minute because I think if the race is starting like this, it's going to be pretty useful. So I think what we might do, we've done some quick runs. Just going to take a quick look at where we're losing time.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:49.2.
Cheers, Jeff. Shut up. Well, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? We're losing time in every sector. As far as I understand, I think Calcifer was the winner of the championship last year, so to be a couple of seconds off him is not too bad at this point. Right, I think what we're going to do is stick a bit more fuel in and try and simulate the race start on in the wet weather, as the race start looks like it's going to be on inters. So let's just stick a bit more fuel in. I won't put a full race in, just so we don't hold people up too badly. Sound balance of your voice, the game seems spot on. Thank you very much, Hungry.
When you're ready, let's go.
Okay, so we're just going to go out and do some heavy fuel running. As I said, looks like the race will start on inters. So with useful knowledge, we're not going to get much learnt for qualifying in this weather, because qualifying is going to be dry. Forgetting about that pit limiter this year. That's going to be the issue on fuel. Just getting that corner right. Get some tyre temps in. Ooh, tyre wear a big issue as well. I don't know how many laps we did. They are very worn. Getting close to dries, you know. Almost there. Crossover is a lot less obvious this year. You can get away with changing much earlier. There's a big wide gap of the crossover point, which you can get away with being on opposite tyres. It's a lot more dynamic this year, the weather. You there, little ball.
Seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
A bit down on the time, but that's to be expected with the extra fuel we put in. The option in that corner seems to be going a bit deeper. And you're a lot slower on exit doing it that way. The narrower you go, the more you lose traction. The wider you go, the slower you are out of exit. So no real winning with that corner. Going down a third for that. And fourth for that. Not turning in too well. Jeff is a little irritating. Yeah, I'm sure I could turn him off completely. He could be useful once or twice in the race with random information. That's about all he's good for. By the tyre wear, Malaysia does have quite high tyre wear, but the compound choice is not very aggressive, so it generally go quite a distance still. There's obviously a lot of moving about on the surface, and the track is drying a little bit, which is probably adding to the wear. That's a bit of a mistake there. Getting to this point, very front limited. If you get into this point in the race, you start thinking about maybe pitting. The extra fuel is really struggling. Yes, touch of extra oversteer indeed, Humbrian. Which with this understeerage setup makes it very twitchy in both directions. The other irritating is I still haven't quite decided which dry setup to go for. I've got a couple I was testing out. And I was going to decide in the practice session, but obviously with it being wet, we can't really test that out. I think it's time for dries, you know. I might give him a little go just so we get an idea of the crossover point. I think it is still a bit wet. Try him out. Along everybody to the stream. We are in the practice session of the pre-race in Malaysia for the ORL League. Just testing out. Unfortunately it's wet. It's going to be a dry qualifying, so not much to be learnt here. Just checking the race chat. Being said. No, and there does seem to be a dry line developing Humbrian. So and just look at the wear on those inters and see the dry patches where it's worn. Might give them a go just to have a laugh and find out. See, I wouldn't surprise me if someone else is out there, to be fair. Let's go for the old setup. Is there anyone out there? Wouldn't pass an MOT. The inters aren't looking great, are they? There's still a bit of spray. I don't think it's quite ready for them yet. I'm surprised by the times, to be fair. I wasn't expecting to be competitive in this race at all. But then that is in the rain. It's tricky. Let's give him a little go, shall we? How long we got? 8 minutes. I think it's going to be too wet.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 49.2.
Probably spare a set of softs. Ignore.
All set. Everyone clear? Car
So
to
the
track.
crossover point isn't generally when the game says this year. It's a lot more open to the player's interpretation. Obviously, when you're racing AI, it's much easier to know in online races. It does become pretty tricky, a lot more open to trying different things. No one knows the exact moment, of course. Oh, Wiki's disconnected, that's a shame. So we have to try and fire these up straight away. It's looking way too wet for them. Way too wet.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
It was worth a go, wasn't it? Just having a look at them. It definitely needs to be drier than this. Also, we're not really enough of a dry line to stick to it yet. Bit like ice skating at the moment. Oh, pit lane's awful. The way we turn, the car just says no. Yep. That's the thing, isn't it? You're on the wrong tyres at the wrong time, and you really don't stand a chance in hell. It's worth a little look, a little foray. I think general rule of thumb in previous F1 games has been when the spray starts disappearing, you see a proper drying line. But the rain's obviously still coming. The rain's got to stop as well, I guess. If anyone watched the first esports race, the PS4 one, you'll see how tricky it is to be on the right tyre at the right time though. It can look like it's raining and be ready for dries. It's not completely cut and dry. Did loosen my wheel a little bit during that run though. So let's go back to that wet setup we were trying. Let's take some of the fuel out. How many sets of inters have we got? We're going to have one for... Is that the race? And we've got 2 other sets. It's definitely going to be dry for qualifying. I'm just going to double check that before we strap on the new set. Yeah, it's going to be dry, so I can use another set. Okay. Alright, we'll go out for one more run then. I keep going the wrong button. Welcome everybody to stream, 14 of you now. Welcome along. Oh, I keep pressing. I'm not concentrating at all. So, this is my return to league racing after a couple of years. This is the first of the pre-season races at Malaysia. next pre-season race next Sunday, and the league starting the Sunday after that. I'm going to be streaming the whole lot, and we're going to see how we do. Don't know what's going on with the timing. These two guys have been stuck up there for a while now with no time for some reason. But right, let's go out
Checks
for one more
complete.
run.
We're ready.
See what we can do on a fresh set of tyres on low fuel. The old frog in my throat. So if anyone wants to check out the league or check out the races they do, the championships they do, you can see the descriptions to their Steam group down below.
Stay with us for at least 20 minutes.
A very off-track McLaren. I don't think that was an engine failure. But you never know with those. Well, of course, the car I'm currently in will be the subject of memes, we think, next year. Running that Honda engine. But I still kind of... I would laugh so badly if Honda get their act together next year. And... Toro Rosso beat McLaren, the best thing in the world. Switch back on. Not feeling as good as it did at the beginning of the session. I think it's because it's drying out. We should pick up a little bit more time in traction on these new tyres with less fuel. A little bit of traffic. Nicely out of the way. Well, it's a shame the wrap was a little bit ruined. We'll save it all for qualifying. It's going to be a step into the unknown, of course, considering we haven't had any dry running yet. All in all, good practice session though, and some good practice for what is looking like a wet start to the race. Hey, it's practice, I'm bringing people pushing the limits. Doesn't matter. Just qualifying in the race, you've got to be observant. But, I mean, you can't really pre-plan a spin to stay out of someone's way, so that's fine. So log in there, having a go on the dry tyres as well. It seems to be struggling as much as I did on them. It does look a little dry now. Not the best line in the world. of tyres, but it was the end of the session. All in all, not a bad start. Of course, we don't know anyone's true pace, and as in the real world, I sound like David Croft now. We don't know anyone's true pace, and of course, dry weather running. Could be a lot of veterans of the league that haven't yet shown their hand or felt the need. Quality style runs in that session. Everybody's enjoying the stream. Do say hi if you're watching. So this is the only real time, and probably some points in qualifying that we'll be able to communicate with the chat. Obviously, once we get the full race underway, I'll be pretty quiet, concentrating. So, I want to say hey. Discussion about anything, now is the time. Anyone else still on track? It's just normal Codemasters. Buggy end to a session as usual. Say hi for your free shout out. Your free shout out, I didn't realise we were ever charging for shout outs in the first place. But he's right, do say hey. Be free for session. I'm happy with that. We'll see how things develop in qualifying. We're not miles off the rest of the field like I feared we might be. The last league I was in, I struggled badly. So we'll see what the pace does once we go to dry weather. But looking pretty good at the moment. I am not a massive MotoGP fan. I do enjoy the racing and I'll watch it if it's on. But I have heard from a friend that is a big MotoGP fan that it was a great race today. So I will maybe check that out at some point. I think it got taken off BBC. It used to be on the BBC over here. Is it still on the BBC? MotoGP, or is it on? I think it got moved to BT Sport, didn't it? I think that's when I stopped watching it as regularly. Yeah, a few complaints in the league chat about some people teleporting and that weird timing thing where people were jumping about all over the place. Let's hope it's a bit more stable for qualifying anyway. BT own all the rights. Yeah, I thought they did. Yeah, I used to have it with my broadband. For the first year it was free BT, but I didn't really want to pay for it, to be honest. I already pay for Sky for Formula 1. Right, we're back in the dry then. This is going to be the real test.
Okay, the circuit is clear at the moment. We're good to go.
Load up the old setup and get out as early as possible. Get some laps in because we haven't done any yet in the dry weather.
All complete.
Now locked into
Mechanics,
that
please stand clear.
setup,
We're ready to go.
unfortunately. Spin already. It's league racing season, you got to expect that every now and then. I love going from wet weather to dry weather. All of a sudden the traction control doesn't seem an issue. Like it might here. A little bit of a swap up, okay. A little lift there. it's like suddenly going out of a roadwork zone, having to do like 40 mile an hour and being able to do 70 on the motorway. Yes, I always do 70 on the motorway. Why would I do more? Honest, not legally binding. Right, let's get a sighter in, see what we can do. I don't feel very good about doing that, but the game didn't say anything. Just went to that corner anyway. My head keeps telling me when I go wrong in a qualifying lap, thinking that should be better, that should be better. Just get on with it, Jay.
We're low on fuel. You'll need to return to the pits within the next couple of laps.
Too bad, we'll go for a second.
That's P8. You're up to P8.
Too much. Okay, let's back that one off. I'm not sure if we're going to have to start on these tyres. I think we will if we're in the top 10. So, I think we'll just do one lap per set of tyres. 34's okay. Time trial on about mid 32s, so something in the 33s would be good. In race conditions, qualifying conditions with fuel even.
Lap of fuel remaining.
Sorry, just there's someone behind me. Don't want to give him any wake. Let's get over as soon as possible. Don't know if we're P5 or whether the timing screen is playing up again. We'll find out when we get back to the pits anyway. Struggling today, buddy. Sorry to see that. Now, what makes me think the time screen is playing up again is that Calcifer, who was so much quicker than everybody else in practice, is just ahead of me. So I'm hoping we're P2 again. If we are, that's a bit of a shock because that was not the best lap I think I can do. Out, not a bad first run. Yeah, I have a problem with qualifying laps. In my head, I try to make a mental note every time I make a mistake to not do it again. But then I'm just, while I'm logging that, I'm already mucking up the next corner. It's not great. First world problems. Everybody is enjoying the stream. Yep, couple of little errors, Humbrian. Definitely a few more temps at the minimum in there. That is our first dry laps of the race, so it's always going to take a little bit to get used to it.
Our best lap so far is a 1:34.1.
Let's have a little look at how people are getting on. It is P2 at the moment. Gotta say, I am surprised. Big spread of the field as well. But are we close in any I mean, oh, I'm 32.7. I can do that in time trial. I don't know that I can do that in a multiplayer lobby. 31.2. Sorry, 32, 31, 1, 38.2, 37.9. So there's middle sector. We're losing almost a second. But that is where I made the most mistakes. So hopefully we can find a bit of time out there. Only 3 minutes to go though. We need to get out there.
Everyone ready? Okay,
For our
let's
final
go.
run. Wish us luck. Let's see if we can get a bit closer.
You're dropping down the order. You're currently in P4.
Whew, much better. Let's go again. One more. Ah, shit. Thought we were going to cut their backs out of it, but still okay though. We've lost too much. Too many mistakes. Tyres have just lost that little bit of grip. Going a bit narrower. Final corner. This found us a little bit of time. Not enough. So P2 by the look of it. It's a little intense that lap, that first one. If that's P2 though, I'm over the moon with that. Watch anybody else. No. This is just the new Codemasters loading screen. Not sure why. Just checking the chat, see what's going on. Not much. That was the league chat, by the way, not you guys. It's 18 now. I hope you're all ready. Obviously, not an actual league race, just one of the pre-seasons, but we'll get an idea. We'll get an idea of what it will be like watching along this season. As I say, if you are just joining, this is the first of 2 pre-season races of the ORL, the Online Racing League Championship. That's going to be starting in a couple of weeks, also on Sundays. We're going to be streaming the whole thing, is the plan. It is P2. That counts for 31.5. Best time on the time trial leaderboard was in the 31s. Can't get anywhere near that. But hey, P2, hopefully we can race some people and maybe look at a podium for this pre-season race, but it's all about having fun, just getting back into the swing of it. That's what matters.
Don't take any risks going into the first corner. With this many cars, someone's going to try to
so
squeeze
it's wet,
through a gap that isn't there.
as we thought. So you've got to keep that dry setup on, that could be an issue. We'll get a formation lap to at least get a grip of things. And looks like it's going to be going to dry weather later in the race. So it's going to be all about keeping the car on the black stuff in the opening part of this race and then finding the right time to go over to dry tyres. So have a little bit more chat on the formation app, and then when the race starts it'll be really quiet.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
Really don't think we're going to be able to get anywhere near that Calcifer guy, but as long as we can get off the grid in second, we're fairly happy. I think we can race for second today. Okay, let's say I'll try and chat where I can during the race, but especially a wet start, wet first few laps, it's going to be concentration. So wish me luck. Hope you guys enjoy the race, and yeah, I'm sure I'll speak to you a bit throughout it, but for the most part, I shall see you on the flip side.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights. Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Oh, fairly good start, very slippy. Got away in second, that was the main goal. Really bad few corners there. Need to cool it down.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn
Hey, where has all the traction gone? It's always easier to follow someone in the rain. I'm struggling here. Also got a dry setup on, so of course that will come into handy. Once it's actually dry, it's going to make it very tricky in the wet. Let's check on the tyre. The tyre's so cold. That's why.
Certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
Right, so rain is stopping now. So it's about picking the right time to go to dries, and then what kind of strategy we do on the dry tyres. Guessing it'll probably still be a 2-stop. Might be able to get... Oh yeah, it's almost definitely going to be a 2-stop. Get into the groove and come back at Calsford later in the race we will, but I just need to concentrate on securing this second at the moment after a very scrappy lap, nearly threw it away.
Okay,
off.
clear.
So that dry line is starting to appear now. Still think it's too early to risk it though. We'll keep an eye on what everyone else does though. Will definitely be dry tyres when we come back out. It's a bit deep into that.
Some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right tyre for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
Got you, Jeff. I've noticed. I think it's time for dries. What do you guys think? No grip at all out there. Gonna make the switch. It's just no grip at all. It might be a little early, but I think we've got to try it. I'm going to stick it in the barrier at some point.
Go, go, go.
And of course it's not an actual league race, so it'd be interesting to just try it. Exactly throwing away league points.
Okay, 2 stops left now. 2 stops.
It's going to be wet pit lane. Too early. Way too early. Shit. Persevere with it though. Getting temperature, just no grip.
Safety car deployed. Ooh. The safety car has been deployed.
That's a stroke
Watch
of
your
luck.
delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch
Actually,
the
no,
pack.
that might put us at the back of the field. That's a delta. That's really helped us out there. Still feel we might lose some positions. People come in this lap. Luckily, we can't get enough speed out of these tyres in these conditions to actually beat the Delta. Race.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Yes, okay. No grip, no grip. Still way too early. Certainly just lost as the rest of the positions of the guys pitting. If they pit, might still be intermediate weather, you know. Quite a while. It looks dry to me. It really does look dry. I mean, obviously there is a bit of spray, I will admit that. So the safety car stays out for a while because it's not ready yet. Also, I think I've gone for the wrong tyre compound. A lot of people on softs, and one guy on mediums. May well be able to go to the end on those. See what we can do. Getting there. He's getting there. Shit, I should have been saving fuel. Completely forgot.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car
Yeah, I'm
lengths of the
trying,
car
Jeff.
ahead.
Better get there before it gives me a penalty. Jeez. There we go. So we've definitely lost some positions. But, hopefully we can get our way back through with the super softs. Still very slippy. It's getting there. This is going to be a crazy restart. That's for sure. So my hope now is that we can get through these guys and get some legs on them, because I think we're going to have to do 2 stops, whereas they're going to be doing 1. Thank goodness we've got another lap, which is going to allow the top track to dry out a bit. And it is going to make it even trickier. Well, it's going to make it much easier for the guys ahead to be doing a 1 stop now. I presume everybody ahead is on dry tyres as well. It might have worked out better for us if we hadn't have made that mistake and maybe not pitted so early. That was the main issue, really, wasn't it? Yeah, so everybody's on dries. A bit feisty, a bit Vettel Hamilton up front. Kalsver's dropped back to 2nd for some reason. What's happening there? It's very Hamilton Vettel Baku-ish. Limits your speed and safety car resets.
Okay, let's get ready
Just
to
trust
go
us.
racing again.
Just
The
trust
safety
us,
car is
okay?
in this
We know
lap.
what we're doing.
When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, here we go. Nope. Still not. Why is it restricting us? I swear it doesn't do this on single player. To be fair, I haven't had this safety car restart online yet.
The pit window has opened.
Out a little bit there.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Still a little bit of water out here, so it's still a little bit slippy. I need to get the front because I think we're the only people on the super softs.
Speed limit will be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Why am I pitting on this lap? Top Gear style, we need to run away now at a great rate of knots. Because I think we're going to be making one more stop than quite a few people. Really wish we'd saved a bit more fuel.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is
Shot
now
ourselves in the
enabled.
foot in that one. Mr. Anchor crashed you out. Sorry to hear that, man. Sure it wasn't purposeful. This is only a pre-season race.
Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Okay, I think softs will get to the end from here. I think so. I think we're just going to have to make that stop then, take it with when we get the least pain, and then try and make it back through. These tyres will do another 5 or 6 laps. Depends how much we can run away in 5 or 6 laps. What do you think, people? Do you think we should get that tyre stop out of the way now?
Okay,
Go on to
slow
softs.
down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast.
Forfeit a lot of
Reduce your
track
pace.
position, but hopefully we can get back through the field after the restart. Softs, yep. Thanks, Jackpot. Softs, they should survive 15 rounds. Thank you very much, everybody. That's what we're going to do.
Go now.
Jeff knows best. No, he doesn't. Shut up. Why is there an achievement for that? Can I delete that achievement from my profile, please?
We'll be doing
Strongly
one more
disagree.
stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Certainly been a minefield of a race so far. Second safety car. Obviously gone from wet to dry. Down to 9 runners now from the 13 that started. And we're not only just reached halfway. Severe barnstorming finish, ladies and gentlemen. Got 2 soft tyre runners ahead of us. 2 guys we just overtook, so we were right to pit. Gets out of the way, we'll try and get him again on the restart. Kelsey is going to be a little bit vulnerable on those mediums, but I don't know if that tyre deficit is going to be enough for us to make up the 2.5 pace deficit we have on him anyway. But under pressure at a restart, you never know. Give it a go. Got competition behind as well, of course. Getting some fuel back, which is useful. Thoroughly enjoyed this so far. It's going to be a good season, I think. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. For anybody that has joined, just while we're on the safety car, this is the pre-season race number 1 of the ORL, the Online Racing League, PC League. Going to be another pre-season race next Sunday, and then the season will get underway the following Saturday. Following Sunday, and I should be hopefully streaming the whole thing. Holy enthralled. Yeah, it's been a good race, hasn't it? It's bone dry now as we get attacking.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Yeah,
Let's make sure those tyres are
I
up to
kind of got
temperature.
that,
Remember,
Jeff,
there is
from
no
the
overtaking
limiting
until the
on my
first
car.
safety car line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Hopefully we can have a good restart like last time. of the draw was not on my side there. Just backed me off for some reason. And we go, we're underway again. See me, mate.
You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
I will take a little bit of blame. It was a stupid place to try and get past, but you gotta see me. Lost a little bit of front wing. Gonna be tricky race now. To be fair, it doesn't matter if you didn't see me or not. It's pretty stupid to go down the inside there. There was a lot of time to go, and we were definitely quicker. And we just didn't know. Steering. Hey Sim, hope that wasn't the curse of you joining the chat.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. Is 10.9 seconds. Green flag. Nursing front wing damage. Start creating a gap.
Really tricky to get back into this now. Everybody is fighting it half ahead though. You never know. Just try and start dealing with this understeer. Losing that bit of front wing.
There's a viable strategy change available to us. Jeff. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
You think Super Softs will do 10 laps? Because I've got to get this front wing changed.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy.
Huh?
Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we'll risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. You have a drive-through penalty. You have been given a drive-through penalty.
Yep, I know, Jeff. Well, sorry guys, that's pretty much just ruined our race from there. This is another safety car after this. Always forget about the Delta. So stupid. going to be another set of softs.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Did that. Self-destruct.
Exit now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Kind of wallowing in self-pity at the moment. Such a stupid mistake. So we were gifted a chance to be back in the race, and now we've got to do a drive-through once we restart. Not good. We either take it straight away, minimal time loss in terms of everybody fighting, or we have a bit of fun for a couple of laps. Fighting through, and then we'll have to take it afterwards. I think we'll just have to take the pain. Back of the queue, yeah, but I've also got a drive-through penalty soon. I didn't stick to the delta. So I was thinking about which tyres to put on. Still see me on the podium. I'm going to be 20 seconds behind. Unless there's another safety car, there's no way I can get on the podium from here. I've got to take a drive through. Anyone that knows F1 rules, can I take it on the lap the safety car comes in, or do I have to wait one lap after that? That would be incredibly useful information. A drive-through penalty. Can I take it on the lap? This lap, the lap the safety car comes in, or do I have to do one circuit after that before I take a drive-through? I'm pretty sure I can take it this lap. I think it's not allowed according to Codemaster, so I've got to do one full lap. Oh, that's conflicting information. I'm going to do one just to be safe. We can have a bit of fun. Oh, just lost a bit of front wing now.
Minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse. The gap to the leader is 5.3 seconds.
Now lost a bit of front wing. Courtesy of Panther. And we have to drive through penalty. And I thought we were going to get a podium. Give me something to steer now. Might as well take it now. I mean, there's no chance of us doing anything in this race now. Alice, hello. What wheel am I using? I am using a T500 RS with the F1 aluminium. Highly recommended wheel. Well, I don't really sell it anymore. Sell the T300 PC Racer. I've only just noticed it's not giving me my drive through. It's done a flipping pit stop. Why has it done that?
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Oh, I don't understand this game sometimes, Codemasters. You idiots. So do I still have a drive-through penalty? Or was it stop and go? I didn't actually see when we pulled into the pits. To be fair, it might have been a stop and go. In which case I have no idea why it changed tyres. Oh, I don't know. Now we've got even more worn tyres than we had originally. I do still have a drive-through. What the fuck is going on?
Will be disqualified from the race.
Have I got a setting wrong? Drive-through, please. Drive through the pits.
Full course caution. The safety
oh, it's a safety car again.
Keep an eye on the delta.
We've got a chance again. As long as am I not going to be able to do a drive-through now?
Slow down. Maintain positive delta.
Is this going to count as a drive-through? I don't know what's going on. This race is fucking bonkers. I can pass the safety car, well, that's good news.
For the leader. You may overtake it. Overtake the safety car.
Is that my drive-through? Because if it is, we're back in this race.
The scrub tyres should rubber in faster, allowing you to start the push soon.
Yeah, I didn't want to be on scrub tyres, Jeff. Pulled me in for a pit stop when I was doing a drive-through, buddy. Got nothing to say to me today. Hello, Forge. Jeff is never trying to help Forge. Okay? Jeff is never trying to help. Right. Let's get our heads back in this and give it a chance. We've really thrown off my game by all of this. There's some other people with some better tyres. Got to remember to be very careful getting past Black Panther, considering what happened last time.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I know we're wasting tyres at the moment, but I'm a little bit worried about catching the cube. It's got one more lap, so we should do. Where is it? On the pit straight? It's on the pit straight, we'll get there. Thank you, Sim. That's it, right big in the chat, guys, and I can actually read it while I'm racing around. Appreciate all the support. Let's see what we can do. It's going to be 3 laps then. If we restart this lap, there will be guys with... Oh, piss off game. Tail's just there. Someone off. Igor.
Pass the car ahead. We are authorised to take the position from the car ahead.
Am I? Don't know that I am, Jeff. No, see, I'm not. Trick me again, Jeff. Oh, we're back in. I didn't think this was going to happen. Back in the pack. Oh, let's try and reach out there. It's a good idea. What up, Adamo? Welcome to the stream. This is getting a bit racy already, guys, isn't it?
Okay,
Come
can we
on.
overtake the car ahead? Pass the car ahead.
Okay.
Return the position.
I just said I could overtake
We
him.
will be penalised. There
Oh,
is
for
no
the love of
overtaking
God.
during the safety car period.
Your mind game. Right, okay. Everything out the window. It's concentration time. We're not going to read the chat, guys. We're just going to concentrate and do this. Are we allowed to? No?
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Why does it not let you go any quicker? Does that look like a restart distance to you, game?
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, clear.
Oh, big crash up front. Oh, go on, go. Lag from Lenny. This is not looking good. Both on super softs, that's the problem. Pushing too hard now. No grip.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I haven't got the grip of those super softs. I think difficulty you meant assists, all assists off. It's a pre-season league race.
DRS is now enabled.
League is no assists.
Yellow flag. Green
It's
flag.
not a leader that's gone off. There's a lot of lag at the moment. DRS from all the way back, though. Really want to lunge. Oh, what a race. Good race, everybody involved. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, I don't know, traction's off, everything's off. Umbrian, I should never have doubted you for a minute, my friend. I don't know how that happened. Podium from nothing. To be fair, we made so many mistakes in that race. We should never have been anywhere near that podium. we got all the calls correct, we should have been second. But what was that? 4 safety cars. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, ORL. Thank you for inviting me to lead, my friend. It's good fun, and hopefully we will have a good season ahead. Thank you, Adame. Oh, it was good fun.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win
I'm
for
so
Ferrari.
glad that it puts our drivers up on the online podium this year. I'm waiting for that since they brought in podiums. Explaining league racing and how it qualifies difficulty. It doesn't qualify difficulty. I think he was just asking what assists I had on, I presume. League racing is just basically a collection of people having a championship. Same people each week. There you go. You can see from our times, we deserve to be up there. We should have been a bit higher, but I'm over the moon with that. It's great racing for everybody involved. Anybody that was in that race and is in the chat or watching the stream. Thank you, enjoyed that. Enjoyed that a lot. So, just stick around in the chat for a little bit before we end the stream. As I said, this was the pre-season race of the ORL, the Online Racing League, that I'm going to be taking part in. So, second pre-season race. I said IR might be able to put it in chat. I presume it's going to be 6:30 next Sunday as well. And then the season will kick off the following Sunday after that. And the races will be from 7:30 GMT, British Summer Time. Are we still in British Summer Time? I think we are. From 7:30 anyway, UK time. So, anybody got anything to discuss about that race? It's a pretty crazy one. Anybody that's watching the stream that was maybe in that race want to put their point of view or say how they found the race? Looking forward to more. Good. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't take that drive through. I don't know with what this game does sometimes. It really doesn't. It's crazy. Jay stream now with 45% less salt. Sure is, Hardy. Although, if you're watching halfway through that, or if you haven't, go back and watch it. Because I got very salty at the game at one point. But yeah, no Rage. Rage will be back from next week. I think me and Rage are going to stream possibly some Project Cars tomorrow, and then we'll probably do another F1 stream soon. So Salt will be returning now that the salty man himself has been on holiday, so he'll be back soon. So many safety cars I know. I don't know. There's a lot of people in the league chat saying why there were so many. There's people asking what crash every time the safety car came out. Ricky. Okay, maybe that was why. It's good fun anyway. A good, nice, wide group of people in terms of ability, which is what you want, racing all the way down the grid. Now you're ending. I'm forced to play a game. I'm sorry, Humbrian. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I've been editing all day and I want to get some me time on a Sunday. So yeah, I'll just leave that by saying that I think I'm right in saying there might be a couple of spots left in the league. You can check out in the description the link to the ORL Steam page where you'll see all the details of the leagues they run if you're interested in joining us. and joining the racing next time. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the pre-season race. So keep watching the channel if you are new. It'd mean the world if you could subscribe, then you'll at least get notificated, that's a word, of when the next streams will be, and of course you can watch some of the videos as well. But if you're just interested in the league racing, then tune in next Sunday around the same time, 6:30, for the second pre-season race. So thank you everybody, and I'll see you all again very soon.